Okay, yeah, I installed new drivers for RTX, so um, my RTX voice was turned off, so there was no microphone to pick up. Okay, well, um, so my first 2 minute ramblings didn't go through. So what I was saying, support dragon versus support crab. I think we can expect Mitsu 2 from. I don't know why I said 2 in that way. We can expect Mitsu 2 from dragon. But from crab, without a splash, either you go super focused on like outvaluing, I guess, on the board. Um, and or what I was saying, I actually really hope to see a Kuni Laboratories build. I with the restricted list, I think that build is like wholly underexplored, and it was like a really good build. And you have and it was before Rally, so and you have Pious Guardian, um you have some cards to offset the honor. So I'm actually I would love to see a Kuni Laboratories build, and with Shiro Nishiyama, it might just be it. We'll see. But in either case, we'll start with Hida Amoro having about as much luck as I had yesterday with a holding on your um, eminent province. Here we have the iron mine instead of the imperial storehouse. And so yeah, Shinsei's last hope is going to break without much gain. Um, because the Butcher of the Fallen can't block the attack, but neither would the Acolyte have been able to block the Butcher. Unless there was some really big investment. And we see Crab go for it and break fertile fields. Taking the fate of the Void Ring from the Togeshi Acolyte. Seems like a good choice. Deny a possible swing back and just keep the Butcher alive. Have a pair of good characters lined up for the next round. Um, both Quartermaster and Student of Anatomies on the crab side. Dragon is probably just saving and hoping it'll see Mitsu. Yet again shows. I mean, no, they can't. Of course, with support of the dragon, you can't play Emperor summons because that's a Seeker role locked province. But yeah, I'm assuming we're going to just see a discard of the Sanctuary, maybe not the Season of War, and probably just discard the Mendicant as well. And then I assume Crab is going to keep the Quartermaster and the Student. Good cards in the matchup generally. But yeah, mostly an even start. But Crab is set up to push some good aggression. Although Butcher only will prevent characters with 3 or less skill to block right now. So not super powerful at the moment. I'm not a fan that Merlintho discarded the Season of War. I would definitely kept the card in the road just to prevent like this scenario, because I mean, if you need to overlay Mendicant, you'll overlay Mendicant with Ichi, but doesn't even put Fate on it, so might just use Ichi for one turn on the Broken Province, maybe try and keep Ichi for another turn, although Ichi is not a really good character to like delay going through your Dynasty deck. Crap did as I said, so either I'm good at understanding the deck or Amoro is listening to the stream. um, quite aggressive with our fating. Yeah, I guess. It's just that they don't really have anything better to do. You don't want to buy Ishii with the Mendicant, and you're going to lose one of them, so it's fine to just use the Ishii on Zero Fate and maybe do it again next turn. Although you probably plan on buying Mitsu next turn if you find him. I don't think this flop was very good, and with Season of War he could have at least tried to deny um, maybe the student or the quartermaster, and also get rid of Fire and Oil, and I guess Roadside in. Choose a character, each opponent may give you one on it. Okay. So yeah, roadside in is like the call to war. And Amoro decides to not scout and just go military into restoration. So decided to make this game harder on themselves. For those watching in and don't know the dragon matchup very well, always, unless you've got province denial, always attempt to scout the provinces. Now, it depends a bit on the sort of meta you're playing and the sort um, of the sort of meta exists around dragon, but dragon will most likely always play restoration. So um, if you're not able to dump your hand very easily, make sure that you don't walk into it. Or like maybe bid a bit less, like check to see what are my top 3 cards instead of the top 5, and see. It all depends on your deck. If you have a bunch of cheap attachments which you can easily attach, like a couple of Hornet fans, and you have the board for it, then that's fine. Here we see Amaro just rebuilding with an engineer on top of the iron mine. We see an Hornet fan come down. We see another Hornet fan come down. So On the other side, we see the Ayabuna pilot come down. Um, if there is a lot more unicorn present today, so maybe some moving isn't too bad. But yeah, reprieve on the butcher. Weird that Amoro went water. Well, what do you expect by going water here? There is no specific crab card that works off of overwatering. I mean, okay, no, that's not true. There is the one drop, which, but I don't think crab will be playing that one. Um, and like bowing a mendicant isn't all that valuable. Huh. So Kashi Dreamer. That's actually a pretty good card. Like, of course, it's not always easy for Dragon to put a status token on something, but I mean, against the Lion or against the Scorpion, of course, the body isn't very good against Scorpion. That's a 2 cost 0/0, but you're removing Fate from a Sadako. That's pretty good. Or removing Fate from a Lion character, like. Weird that I've weird that I haven't seen this card before, but I guess if you got Mitsu, what else do you need, right? From the chosen character to yeah. Holy shit. In either case, Kazue went to go and attack Fertile Field. Is currently being stopped, but got a Acolyte plate on them. Now played Iron Foundation stance. Another +1/+1. Okay, and Void Fist secures the conflict. Nishiyama will delay it for one more card, but Swell of Seafoam comes in, which will gain +2/+2 with the Dishonor token being removed and the Acolyte. Kazue is like the weirdest character for Dragon. Its ability is good in theory, but I just never see Dragon characters without Fate. Unless they are losing, so it's like a comeback card more than anything. Or very specific timing. Which is pretty, I mean, which is what you want when you've got a powerful effect. Will remove the Fate from the Butcher, but it still has a reprieve. But that might be let go. Who knows? Wait, how much did Amoro bid? Has to be one, right? Yeah. So even though even though there's no Scorpion or like any splash, Crab still tried to one bid. Interesting. Okay, Kazue is blank. That's the blank. It's not going to matter. So what will the province be? It is Lord's Ascendancy. So we can put even more faith on Kazue or um the apprentice, the engineer. Both are very little use. Dragon is going to play Assassination. We'll bring it up to 4 power. Not fearing the Dishonor condition. With such an aggressive bid 1, I'm actually not sure whether Amoro is going to be on Watch Commander as the restricted card. But I can definitely understand the assassination this turn. Like, if you are planning on going off with Mitsu next turn, um, then then getting rid of the student. Um, wait, but yeah, there was the Iron Mine. Wait, what? Why was assassination really the only card he had to play? Yeah, I'm not quite sure that just had to have been like a misplay, like not having seen the Iron Man, right? Or forgotten about it. Here's the play, okay. But but Merlintho doesn't want to save Ichi. But but no, Merlintho just let go. Like Amoro is misusing reprieve because he has the roadside in. But Merlintho doesn't want to save Ichi. He's not going to give Amaro one honor. Look, this is like these are like first world crap problems. Play reprieve on my character so I can roadside in after. Eh, like it wasn't going to leave, but let's make sure it doesn't leave. Yeah, that as well. I assume Dragon just wins on a political attack here, right? Like 5 baseline power. No, sorry, 6 with the favor. And then up to 13 possible political power with the Kazue. I would have like bought the Dreamer, maybe. Because there's still a assassinate way of the crab here. Although I would expect one or two machine or shin from the dragon. Why are we going to do a poke attack? Because we have a acolyte in hand and we I guess if you have another acolyte in hand, you could take it easy, but I don't know. I would just go in. Like if they have Way of the Crab assassination, you lose anyway. It's game over. Right. So we should have probably used the philosopher before going into Kuni Wasteland. So you had one more honor should a watch commander come down. But if there's a Void Fist, okay, Mushin. Oh, Sancho. Okay, we have Sancho. That's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, I think that's game for Dragon actually. Yeah, he is the second acolyte, and here Dragon will outgo Crab. Although there's still a +3/+3 on the other side, but Hornet Fan, that's +4. But everything is in range of Void Fist, I think. So. Okay, Merlintho just BMing and playing their cards on their opponent. Yeah, in theory it's a misplay, but I mean, there's definitely something you could do, Amoro. You could play Disarm. Yeah, because you bid one! Like, what was that bid one for? Like, Dishonor? Like, what are you going to dishonor with? Levy? Oscar, did you see my game yesterday? Yeah, the VOD should still be there. I still need to collect them into a playlist to save them, but it's there. But basically, I had to play with take up command Crane against GPO support of the unicorn. And in my head before this game started, I was like, okay, this is probably going to be pretty easy. I've got a bit of a meme deck, which isn't like 100% optimized, but it's still a baseline, a good deck. And in my head, like, okay, what does support of the unicorn even play in GPO? So in the back of my mind, maybe it's doing like something stupid like never yield, and then he attacks into um, midnight travels, and I activate Seeker of Water before the midnight travels, and then I get never yielded, and I try to RTO, and I get Stayo handed, like, and I get triple border rided Tetsuko as well. So I mean, it was like I don't play Crane, but I felt like decked against by support of the unicorn. Like yeah, it was just Shinzo Gunzo into Border Rider into Tetsuko with the Border Rider into Yasamura into yeah not being super fate efficient on my side, and then just not drawing any cancel as well. It's about time for me to quit L5R. I lost to GPO, support of a unicorn. All right. Um, as far as I know, there's not currently any other game scheduled for this evening. So yeah, maybe tomorrow. Um, Friday I'll be in Spain if everything goes well. Um, so if any of you are going to Spain, I'll see you there. Otherwise, this has been Kamatamaya, bringing you more L5R coverage. I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.